Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, July 2nd, and this morning in our devotional, if you haven't noticed in the picture, it's overcoming your insecurities. And I think a lot of people have a lot of insecurities, me included, so I need this morning also. So let's see what it says. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Job chapter 23, verse 8 through 10. Look, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. When he works on the left hand, I cannot behold him. When he turns to the right hand, I cannot see him. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. Listen, the Lord's army is not too weak to save you, nor is his ear too deaf to hear your call. Mark chapter 9, verse 23. All things are possible for one who believes. Psalm chapter 121, verse 3 through 8. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber indeed. He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. In Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. And at the bottom it says, people tend to be insecure and uncertain about their finances, work, health, relationships, and what the future holds. It's interesting to see what lengths people will go to find more security and assurance. Insurance policies are taken out to cover your retirement, and medical insurance to cover your hospital expenses. What does your relationship with God look like? Have you responded to his call of love for you? He promises that the unknown is known to him, and that he will be with you when you feel unsure. He is your security. He's your assurance. I'll say that. And here in Job is an excellent place, in my opinion, to read when you feel like you can't hear God or that God is distant. Job is a wonderful book to read during that time, because with Job, even though he couldn't hear God and couldn't feel his presence, because it's not about feelings, guys. Even though Job couldn't feel his presence, he continued on. I guess is what I'm trying to say. He continued on serving God, and that's the way we should be. We should have the mindset that even though I don't feel your presence, Lord, even though I'm going through this and it seems like I'm alone, even though I have all these troubles and everything, dear Lord, and it seems like you're distant, I will continue on serving you. I will continue praising you and honoring you. That's the way we should be. Go on glorifying God in all things, even the bad things. Glorify God in it. And I say that because God's ways are not our ways. And sometimes not sometimes, I shouldn't say sometimes, all the time, he knows better than we know. And he's not going to hurt us or allow us to be hurt. Of course, we're going to be hurt, by things people say sometimes. But what I'm trying to say is his ways are not our ways. So sometimes even the bad stuff is for a reason and is for his glory. So though it may look gloomy, it will come out for his glory, is what I'm trying to say. In a roundabout way. I know I'm not good explaining all the time, but stay focused on him no matter what is going on in your life. No matter what, and you will get that peace. And I'm going to read you a verse. I keep verses all over. But Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3, I have it posted over here. It says, "You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts you." And that is a wonderful example. Wonderful. I will snap a picture of that and post it at the end. But that is a wonderful example. He will keep us in perfect peace. We will have that perfect peace beyond understanding. And that is scriptural too. But we will have that perfect peace as long as we keep our mind on him. So stay focused on him no matter what you feel like, no matter what it seems like, no matter how sick you are, no matter how many troubles is going on in your life. Stay focused on him, guys. Okay? And he will keep you in perfect peace. All that anxiety and stress, you'll trust him completely with it. You'll trust him completely with it. And I did know a lady, she was a lot like that. And growing up, I always thought, wow, she has, it doesn't matter what was going on in her life. No matter what. She had a bad marriage. She never left her husband, though. She had a really bad marriage and everything. But she was always happy. Always. Always had a smile on her face. Every time you would talk to her about something, she would say, "Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus." But she did pass away of cancer a few years ago. But even with that, even when she got the diagnosis of cancer, she was still smiling and praising God and thanking him for everything, even thanking him for the cancer. She said that she knew that either she would die and be with him or he would heal her body, and she wasn't worried at all. So even though going through the radiation treatments and she lost her hair, and I would get down. I would She never showed it. If she did, she never showed it. She was always smiling and still praising God through it all. And that, she was just a wonderful example of how we should live. She was a wonderful woman. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you're enjoying your 4th of July weekend. And as always, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Like, share, and subscribe. Join me on the Disciple server. I'm there all the time. You can message me there. I also have a Telegram linked in the description. Feel free to email me. My email is there too. I love you guys. And if I don't see you in the next video, I hope to see you in heaven. I love you guys.